Good day, students. This is the tutorial for second lecture, data presentation. So as usual, we have a 50 multiple questions and answers. So let's go to question 1. Which of the following is a graphical method of data presentation? We talk of graphical method. We have a pie chart, we have a bar chart, we have a line graph, we have a histogram, etc. But in these options here, it's only bar chart that's a graph here. So therefore, our answer is B. Question 2. In a pie chart, the total of all the slides must sum up to what? Now, in a pie chart, I have 360 degree. The total now will be 360 divided by 360 times 100 over 1 in terms of percentage, and that will give us 100%. Question 3. Which type of chart is best suited to show the relationship between two continuous variables? For two continuous variables, we use a scatter plot, because that will show the relationship. The closer the point on the straight line, the more related they are. So our answer now is C, scatter plot. Question 4. In a histogram, the height of each bar represents what? In histogram, the height of the bar represents the frequency of the data. That is how many times does that data appears. So that's the frequency. So our correct answer here is A. That's the frequency of the data. Question 5. What type of data is typically represented by a bar chart? For a bar chart, we use to represent the categorical data. For instance, male and female. Male will be a bar, female will be another bar. So in that case, you have a categorical data. So our answer is B. Question 6. Which of the following graph is used to display the cumulative frequency of a data set? Our answer is C, which is OGIF, because OGIF is the graph of cumulative frequency against upper class boundary. Question 7. Which of the following is not a graphical method of data presentation? Line graph is a graph, box plot, histogram, they are all graphical method except descriptive statistics. So D is the answer. Question 8. A box plot is used for showing the distribution of the data set. Then question 9. What is the main purpose of frequency distribution table? We normally use it to summarize the data. If you look at the table you are having, white appear 4 times. Instead of writing white 4 different places, you just say white under frequency you put 4, which means white appear 4 times. So we use to summarize the data. So our answer is C. Question 10. Which graph is typically used to show trend over time? Is a line graph. The graph we are looking at is the example of a line graph. From beginning of the time to the last one, I'll see the behavior and the pattern of the graph. So it shows the trend. So our answer is B, line graph. Question 11. In a bar chart, the bar must do what? Must be separated by gaps. They must not join together because it represents a categorical data. If it's a histogram that represents a continuous data, they can join together. So our answer is B. Question 12. The median of the data set is best represented by which of the following graphs? Box plots. In the box plot, we represent the median. We have a first quarter, second quarter, and third quarter. And the second quarter is our median. So answer is C. Question 13. Which of the following is used to represent part of a whole? That's a pie chart. Question 14. Which is the primary use of the line graph? We said the other time to show the changes over time, the trend. So C is the correct answer. Question 15. Which chart is ideal for showing the frequency distribution of continuous data? That is histogram. That's why the bar must join together. So our answer is C. Question 16. In the stem and leaf plots, the stem represents the leading digits of the data. So B is the correct answer. If you look at that table, under the stem we have 2. Under the leaf we have 0, 0, 1, 2, 5, 7. It means in that data set you have a 20, 20, 21, 22, 25, 27. So that 2 is the leading digit, and that is the stem. So question 17. Which graph is most appropriate to visualize the spread and symmetry of a data set? It's a box plot. If the box is closed, is narrow, it means that the variability is very small. But if the box is very wide, it means variability is wider. So our answer is B. Question 18. A radar chart is used to display data on a circular scale. So B is the correct answer. Number 19. Which graph type is best for comparing the proportion of categories within a data set? Is a pie chart. You can use to compare the categories as we have the example there: mathematics, science, English, different categories. So question 20. What is the main disadvantage of using a pie chart? When you have a large data set, it looks cumbersome when you put on the pie chart. So the disadvantage is that difficulty to interpret the large data set. So A is the correct answer. Question 21. Which of the following is used to show the relationship between two categorical variables? That's the consistency table. If you look at what we are having there in terms of row and column, boys and girls, how many times appears in that there? So that's the contingency table. So our answer is B. Question 22. A time series plot is used to display data that is collected over equal interval of time. So for time series, when you collect your data must be at equal interval. It may be daily, weekly, yearly, monthly, every 10 years, etc. So C is the correct answer. 23. Which of the following graph help to visualize the variance in the data set? That's the box plot. We have said that. Question 24. What chart type uses dots to represent individual data points and that the scatter plots? C is the correct answer. 25. In the bar chart, the height of the bar represents what? It represents frequency because the height represents how many times that data appears. So B is the correct answer. Question 26. If the data set has values 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10, what is the mean of the data set? The mean means how all the data together divided by how many data points do you have. That's the 30 divided by 5, and that's equal to 6. B is the correct answer. 27. Find the median of the following data set. So the data set you are having, you first of all arrange it from smallest to the highest or highest to the smallest and pick the middle one. So the middle one is 8. So 8 is our answer, B. 28. In a pie chart, if one category represents 90 degrees of the circle, what percentage does that represent? So 90 degrees is 1/4 of the entire 360, which means 1/4. And 1/4 is 25%. So A is the correct answer. 29. Calculate the range of the following data. So you have set of data. The range means the difference between the largest value and the smallest value. In this case, 20 is the largest, 4 is the smallest. So therefore, 20 minus 4, that is 16. So A is the correct answer. Question 30. A bar chart has category with frequencies 12, 5, 9, and 14. What is the total number of observation? A frequency represents the number of observations. So for all the frequencies, means add it together, you get the number of observations. So you add it together, that is 40. So A is the correct answer. 31. In a class of 30 students, 6 students score an A. What percentage of students score an A? That would be 6/30 multiplied by 100%, and that is 20%. So C is the correct answer. Find the mode of the following data. When I talk of the mode, it means the value that appear most. If you look at this value I have here, 4 appear 3 times, and that is the one that appears most. So therefore, 4 is the mode. So C is the correct answer. 33. If a data set has a total of 100 values, and the sum of all the values is equal to 80, what is the mean? The sum of the value divided by the number of values give us the mean. So that is equal to 80 divided by 10, and that gives us 8. So B is the correct answer. In a pie chart, one slide represents 120 degrees. What fraction of the total pie does it represent? So which means because it is in that pie chart, in a circle, we have a 360 in all. So that will be 120 divided by 360. And when you divide it, it gives you 1/3. So B is the correct answer. 35. The height of students are recorded as 150 centimeter, 155, 165, etc. What is the median height? Arrange from smallest to highest or highest to the smallest and pick the middle one. So the middle one is 160 centimeter. So B is the correct answer. Question 36. If a bar chart has categories with frequency this, what is the average frequency? Which means add all the frequencies together, divided by how many values do you have? That is 1, 2, 3, 4. So divide by 4. That's 50 divided by 4. That's 12.5. So C is the correct answer. 37. If a pie chart represents data with section of 90 degrees, 120 degrees, and 150 degrees, what is the sum of these angles? Add those angles together, you get 360 degrees. So B is the correct answer. 38. If a line graph shows value 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 over time, what is the average rate of increase per unit? 10 to 20 is 10, 20 to 30 is 10, 30 to 40 is 10. So therefore, 10 is the answer, and that is option A. Number 39. If a data set has a standard deviation of 45, what will be the variance? Square of standard deviation will give us variance. So 5 squared is 25. So our answer is C. That's 25. Question 40. If a data point in a data set is 2 standard deviation above the mean, and the standard deviation is 4, how far is the data point from the mean? So that will be 2 times 4, and that will give us 8. So C is the answer. 41. For data set with Q1 means first quartile equal to 15, third quartile Q3 equal to 25. What is the interquartile range? The formula for interquartile range means Q3 minus Q1, that's 25 minus 10 minus 15, and that equal to 10. So A is the correct answer. 42. If the probability of an event occurring is 0.2, what is the percentage chance of this event being happening? So that is 0.2 times 100, and that gives us 20%. So B is the correct answer. 43. If the height of a student are normally distributed with mean of 170 and the standard deviation of 10, what is the score of student who is 180 centimeter tall? So to get the z-score, now be the height 180 minus the mean, which is 170. Everything divided by the standard deviation, which is 10. So that is 180 minus 170, that is 10 over 10, and that will give us 1. So B is the correct answer. Question 44. In a line graph, show the temperature of 5 days. If the temperature changes from 20 to 30, what is the absolute increase in temperature? So 30 minus 20, that is 10 degrees centigrade. So B is the correct answer. 45. If data point lies at 75 percentile, what proportion of the data lies above this point? When I talk of percentile, simply means 3 points on an array that divide array into 4 equal parts. The first part will be first quarter, that's 25. The second one will be 50, that be second quarter. The third one will be 75, that be third quarter. So, which means that you have 4 equal parts. So that be 25, 25, 25, 25. So above 25 now is 25. So percent, that's 0.25. So A is the correct answer. Question 46. If a pie chart shows a slice of 45 degrees, what fraction of the total circle does it represent? In the circle is 360. So we're going to have 45 degrees. So that 45 divided by 360. And that becomes 1 over 8. So C is the correct answer. 47. If the survey result is 40% of respondents showing option A, how many people choose option A out of 500? So that be 40%, that's 40 over 100 times 500 over 1. So that equals to 200. And B is the correct answer. That's 200. 48. A data set have Q1 to equal to 10, Q3 equal to 30. Q1 means first quartile, then Q3 means third quartile. What percentage of the data lies between these two quartiles? I've defined quartile at that time. There are 3 points that divide into 4 equal parts. So Q1 is the first part, Q3 is the third part, which means in between the Q1 and Q2, we have a 2 parts there, and that will be 50%. So B is the correct answer. 49. The variance of a data set is 16. What is the standard deviation? The square of variance is the standard deviation. So square of 16 is 4. So A, 4 is the correct answer. So last question is 50. In the histogram, the height of one bar represents 30 observations. Height of 150 total. What proportion of the total does this bar represent? That will be 30 divided by 150. And that gives us 3 over 15, 1 over 5 is the same as 0.25. 5 in 1 is 0, 5 in 10, 2. That's 0.2. That is A is the correct answer. So thank you for this. And this is the end of the tutorial for second lecture, data presentation. So by God's grace, we will soon get the tutorial for the third lecture. Thank you for watching and remain blessed. Thank you.